Hey everyone, it's Korg and welcome back. So I'm pretty excited about today's video. So I just finished building the Korg nts-1. So today's video is basically just going to be an unboxing, taking a look at it, and just trying out all the, not all the features, but all the different things that it's designed for. So using it as a synth, an effects processor. So let's get into the unboxing and building, and then we'll start exploring it. So here we have the box. I guess this is the front. You have a look at how it gets put together, and then the finished product here, and then just some labeling stuff. So let's take a look inside and open it up, and look at that. Some instructions here, and then here's the actual interesting things. So USB cable, very important. So I think this is the main circuit board, and then this is the scary bit that you have to snap apart. And then in here we have all the connectors. So now I will just get into building it. So here we have the device itself, and we'll try to get it powered up. It's not long enough to reach my power supply, so I might use this instead. This is just a little battery bank, and hopefully there's enough charge in here to power this thing on for a little bit. So let's just see what happens. Yes, it's on. nts-1. So there's a whole pile of instructions here. However, I want to try and see how far I can get without using them. So, I forgot there was a built-in speaker. I'm not sure if I did something wrong because it doesn't sit flat. Oh well, we'll just try and ignore it. I also picked up a MIDI cable here. I'm not sure if it's actually the right one, but we're gonna find out right now, because I'm gonna try and use my circuit tracks to control the nts-1 here. So let's just try that out and see how it goes. I don't really want to unbox this yet in case it's the wrong one, so I'm just going to try and plug it in and not open it up properly. So MIDI in here. So it does work. I just need to figure out how to set up the MIDI channels properly. So this is the correct cable, so I can confidently remove all this packaging. We now have a cable. That's 2 feet? What? Okay then. Oh, this is cool. So you can spin this around so it can be like a right angle cable. I don't think we're necessarily going to use that right now. I'm just going to plug it back into the circuit tracks output, and then plug you in here again. So we now have a MIDI controller. So now let's actually get this plugged in properly so you can hear it and take a look around. Okay, so hopefully you can hear this. Let's just take a look through everything. So we have a saw wave. We can control the shape of it. And alt, which sounds to be like detune, I guess. Filter types, we have low pass, band pass or high pass, and all of them have 2-pole or 4-pole. And we have resonance. So 4-pole has a steeper slope at the cutoff point. Then let's go into the envelope generator. So we have ADSR. With attack and release, or AHR. With also attack and release. And then AR. Which doesn't have a hold stage, so the amount of time you hold it for doesn't matter. And then AR loop. So I think we'll just stick with AHR. I do eventually want to get the macro knobs on the circuit tracks to control different parameters, but that doesn't matter right now. So let's take a look at some different, actually let's go through some different oscillators. So I'll just open up the filter, no resonance, actually I can just turn off the filter, and then take a look at some different oscillators. So then we have a triangle, with some kind of wave shaping, and I think that's just a sub. And then we have a square wave. With, I think, pulse width, but I'm honestly not sure. And then a sub again, I think. UPN. I have no idea what that one is. And then we have waves. Which seems cool, I guess. I think I'm just going to stick with the triangle wave for now. And then we'll put the filter back on. And yes, okay, so if you press and hold this, you get into LFO. I think I'll dive a bit deeper into this another time. I think I figured out how to get a filter envelope. If we go into sweep, which you do by pressing and holding filter. Wait, what? Sweep. F and U or D. You control whether it goes up or down. I think I want it to go down. And I guess F is the time. So yeah, F is the time it takes. Yes, there's tremolo here. So we'll change the frequency and the depth. But that's the synth engine. So now let's get into some of these effects here. So modulation is stuff like chorus, ensemble, phaser, flanger. Delay, we have stereo, mono, ping pong, high pass, tape. And then for reverb we've got hall, plate, space, riser, submarine I think. Yeah, submarine. Okay, that's all of them. So yeah, let's just take a listen to some of these effects. I'll just make a quick sequence on the circuit track. So here we go. And then we'll just take a look at these effects. We have chorus, we have time and depth. Sounds pretty good. So then we'll move on to ensemble. Phaser. That's cool. And then flanger. That's cool. And so those are all the modulation effects. So now let's move on to the delay. I'm pretty sure I don't think it's tempo synced, unfortunately. I think it can be, but I don't know how to set it up like that. And then mono, fairly boring. And then we have ping pong, which is pretty cool. High pass. And then tape delay. Cool. Now let's move on to the reverb. So we'll start with hall. So we've got time and depth. And we have a plate reverb. Space. Then we have a riser. That sounds so cool. So then the last one is submarine. That one sounds like darker. I don't really know, but like I have no idea what's going on in there, but I like it. So yeah, oscillator, filter, envelope generator, as well as an LFO, filter, envelope, and tremolo, and then 3 effect slots. Now let's see if I can figure out how the arpeggiator works. So we have arpeggiator latch. So the arpeggiator is tempo synced. Do we get any settings for it? So the number of notes it plays and the time division. And then also the direction. So we got up, down, down, up, I don't know what that one is. DLU, CD, DC, random, stop. I don't know. I actually have no idea what these different ones mean. The arpeggiator seems cool. I'm probably not going to use it that much because I'll be sequencing it. But yeah. So over the past couple of days I've just been doing some jams with the nts-1. So I'll just show you a little snippet of 2 of them now. So the first one is a kind of techno one, and there's a full annotated version of it on my channel from, I think it will be 6 days before this video comes out. And then the second one is an ambient one, and an annotated version of that will come out a few days after this video. And both of those should have just been linked up in one of these corners. But yeah, here are the 2 song snippets. So hopefully you enjoyed those, and it kind of gives you some kind of idea what kind of stuff I've been making with it, and what it's sort of capable of. Obviously this is barely scratching the surface, you know, it's just using the built-in oscillators and effects. I haven't even started exploring putting new things onto it, and I'm also going to try eventually, if I can, making some of my own oscillators and effects. That will probably not come for a while because I haven't used C++ before. I probably have, but not enough that I can remember much about how to do it. Anyway, it's gonna need a bit of learning in order to be able to write any oscillators or effects, but eventually I will try to do that and see how we go. So there will be some of those videos on my channel eventually, so maybe you should subscribe. It's definitely capable of so many things, and it will be in a lot of videos from here on out. I just want to give you a couple ideas I have for things that are coming up. So I kind of want to just do some videos where it's just walking through just sound design with it, because like it is just so much fun to just design sounds with it. And obviously just with the like there's still a lot to do with just the built-in oscillators and effects, but when you add the user stuff, there is just infinite possibilities. So yeah, some sound design stuff with that is definitely going to be coming, and of course just jams, combining it with other gear. Also eventually, probably in a few months, there will be a full review of the device, and that will be up here when it comes out, but like I said, it won't be for a while. But you know, you should subscribe and then you won't miss it. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Basically just a walkthrough. This video might have been a little bit all over the place because I've been filming it over a couple of days. So hopefully I can edit it to not be completely terrible, but we will see. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it despite that, and you can get something of value out of this video about a product that's been out for like 2 or 3 years. Yes, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel in order to catch the full review and the mountains of videos I am sure to be making with the nts-1. If you have any comments, feedback or suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.